Hello everyone, welcome to Apex Applications Wholesale Blueprint. In this video, we're going to be covering all the necessary checklists that we need to have before even getting started to resell on Amazon. This is much more helpful for new beginner sellers, but of course, anybody that has been selling in the Amazon marketplace for a while and is now establishing to do wholesale, this is a must-watch video to get everything in order before getting your first few orders. Of course, in this module, we're going to discuss all the necessities that we need to make sure that we're succeeding in Amazon Wholesale FBA. Now, the primary step in this is to obtain an LLC and an EIN number. For a lot of new sellers, this may not seem like a necessity, but realize this. When you want to resell products for Amazon selling, of course, you need to open accounts with wholesales and distributors. Those companies do not want to do business with an individual. They want to do business and work with other companies. So us obtaining an LLC and an EIN number, it is not just for us, but it is a requirement if we want to go ahead and establish those relationship accounts, which is of course where we will be sourcing our products for us to resell. After you have obtained your LLC and EIN, your next step is to open up a business checking account. This is going to help you separate your own personal money with your business money, which is going to make it much more easier for one account to snowball, compound, and earn more money to invest in further inventory. Our next step is to set up our Amazon account professionally. Of course, if you have already set up an integrations between Apex and your Amazon selling account, you are already in the professional selling plan. Now, Amazon, when you start out, they will have you choose one of two options, the starter plan or the professional plan. With the starter plan, you're not allowed to connect any other third-party softwares, whether it's a repricer or inventory management, to your Amazon selling account, which makes it very hard to track and monitor or even get established selling properly. Second thing is, the starter plan will charge you a $1 per unit that you sell. Meanwhile, the professional plan will charge you a flat $39 per month, and you can sell as many products as you wish, which is of course what we want to do. Now, setting up two-step authentication is extremely helpful for security reasons. This is a very serious business. Treat it like it's a bank account. Of course, after you have obtained your business bank account, you then can set it up for your Amazon account payouts. So now everything is going to one account, and you could then use that same account to pay your suppliers. Now, the wholesale essentials, this is where it gets a little bit more technical, but please follow along. Creating a resale certificate is a mandatory step for most suppliers. This is the certificate that allows you not to pay sales tax on the products that you buy. That is because we are buying them for the intention to resell them. When you are selling products on Amazon, Amazon is already collecting sales tax and filing them on your behalf. But when you're buying from your suppliers, one of the ways that we avoid paying sales tax is by obtaining a resale certificate. Now, regarding a DUNS number, I see it now more and more happen with bigger companies. Bigger distributors, not only do they want a resale certificate, but they want a DUNS number to filter out the companies that are not very well established. So setting yourself up with a DUNS number will help boost your credibility and higher likelihood of getting accepted by some distributors. Now, this is something that we cover in our how to reach out to supplier modules. But setting up a professional email is also a mandatory thing to actually succeed opening wholesale accounts. These distributors are receiving hundreds of applications per month, and they're filtering out anybody with a Yahoo or Gmail address. So having a professional email account that is tied to your business name will make you already seem much more authentic and of course credible for them to start doing business. Now, this is something again that we also cover, but having a business website is something that also increases your odds in setting yourself apart from the rest of the people applying for those wholesale accounts. And of course, having a commercial address, connecting with either a warehouse or a prep center for your inventory to be receivable. Don't worry, we discussed that in a completely separate video entirely. Now, the tools that you will need will be Keepa as a mandatory software that will help you analyze each and every product that you want to sell. It's going to help you track sales trends, buy box price, even competition. Of course, Apex Applications keeps everything organized and has tons of benefits, especially for this business model. And using softwares like SellerAmp and RevSeller are great extensions to have when you're doing your product research, but this is what I would prefer as a preference, not a mandatory application. Now, when you are doing your supplier and brand prep, crafting professional email templates, this is when you see those signatures at the bottom, with your last name, your company information, makes it much more authentic when the receiving party is reading it. Having a pitch also ready helps a lot. This is something you're gonna do on a repeat basis. You're gonna reach out to suppliers and you're gonna tell them the same story on and on. Hi, my name is so-and-so, I work for this company. I'm trying to open up a wholesale account to buy your products in bulk. And so, now, company presentation, this is something that I've seen happen a lot of times. I did this for my previous company, just making a one page where you have your company logo, going to Canva, drafting something super simple, but at least it creates a brandification with your company, making you seem more authentic. And the final read lines that confirm that all your paperwork is correct. If you guys need to know exactly where to go about to open up an LLC, there are tons of great services like LegalZoom or Northwest Registered Agent that will set up an entity for roughly $300 to $600 depending on your state. Make sure that all the logins, passwords are safely secured, and of course, have a realistic launch goal. So whether your goal is to make your first $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, or $20,000, setting yourself up with the proper amount of weeks that it will take you to reach those goals will help you stay more consistent. This work is a work of consistency and also repetition. We will do the same type of product research for every single SKU that comes in our hands. So the more familiar we get with how we analyze and place orders, the much easier it's going to get. So this, guys, has been the checklist of everything you need before getting started to resell on Amazon. On our next video, we will be discussing the foundation, and then we'll jump into the good stuff. So I'll see you all on the next video.